So Jason, what are we doing?
We're gonna take a really slow trip to the transmission repair place.
I can't hold this very still because it's heavy.
Why is your arm so weak?
Shut up! I'm gonna follow you in the Outlander with the dog.
And I'm gonna drive the truck.
Ish.
That doesn't want to shift out of first gear.
So how many miles are we going?
Let's not calculate that. Maybe 7.
Oof.
Oof. But then if you turn the truck off and turn it back on, it goes like another 3/4 of a mile.
Okay, cool. So this will take us like
a lot of
an hour and a half.
stopping in first gear. I mean, we can only do first gear. That doesn't get out first.
Fun.
So like 17 miles an hour.
Alright, let's do this. Check in, we're about halfway there, and the truck is still moving under its own power. Slowly, but we're going. I got my 4-ways on. Well, I think we'll make it.
I don't think there's need for the flashers unless we're actually not moving.
Okay.
Oh, we're just attracting attention to ourselves.
I was just trying
Not moving.
to, like, you know, if you were going slow, I don't know.
Okay.
Alright, bye.
Goodbye.
Rude. Telling me how to drive. He's probably right though. Stranger danger. Stranger danger.
That went surprisingly well.
Yes, it did. We made it.
We don't have to get a tow truck.
Do you have to put your whole arm in there? I'm like, why do you have to stick your whole arm in there?
You have to give all this information. Zora,
Zora's
should I give him
helping.
this information?
Zora's helping.
What's my name? Who's your daddy? Zora. Excuse me.
Zora's helping.
Zora. You want to fill out this paper? Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
She's trying to make out with you.
Zora. You don't know how to write. I was shifting out of first gear now.
Oh.
But
Did you magically fix it on the way to get fixed?
no, it only goes to 2,500 RPM though. But it's shifting out of first, so I made it all the way into 4th, which is positive. Also just leads
That
me
means
to
the
believe
gears work.
the gears work,
Sora,
which leads me to believe.
Sensor.
I kind of think it's a
Solenoid?
torque converter.
Oh. Why must you leak? Licky, licky, licky. No. We're not
I'm gonna take this here information
and put it back
in
in
this
the
here
box.
envelope that says early bird night owl. That's us.
11 o'clock.
Past hours.
We made it here in less than 20 minutes.
I'm impressed. I have to call no tow truck.
Nothing of note happened.
Nothing of note happened. Like we just drove here.
We just drove
I actually
here.
made it up to recorded. I actually made it to like 40 miles an hour.
Wow.
Impressive.
A little bit.
Truck hasn't gone 40 miles an hour in months.
Granted, most of the time we've tried, we were towing. Well, you could take the tripod off and push it further up in there.
I'm gonna push it further
And the
up in there.
yeah, so that you. Oh my God, why are you like this? So that. You
Why
can
is she
see
so slow?
So you can see her whole beard. All right, let's head back.
Don't die.
I'm already dead inside. We both have done a rideshare program of the sorts. Okay, we could start with the third guy I ever had.
I mean, sometimes you pick people up, but whatever.
Dude,
People
this
are weird.
guy like legit told me if I was single, he'd be eating my pussy out.
Like when I first got an Uber car, I asked people what the craziest thing was. So I'm expecting like someone threw up in my car, or you know, something good like that, right? But the guy tells me that he's like taking a pair of ladies. They might be working ladies, and it's like a 25-minute ride, like outside of town, and they're going somewhere. And everything's fine until like partway through the ride, guy tells me that the girls are fine, but the one girl starts getting upset after a phone call that she says. So she takes this phone call and she starts cussing out whoever's on the other side of the phone. So she's not happy with him, and she starts going crazy in his car. So he kind of tells her, hey, settle down, like, you're making a mess of my car, blah blah blah. Well, apparently she wasn't fond of him asking about taking care of his car, because she proceeds to take off her underwear and starts choking him from the back seat as he's driving down the highway. Nice.
So I picked somebody up from the train station, and this lady had like the beehive hair, like Marge Simpson beehive hair, and I'm like, okay.
Maybe Marge Simpson's beehive hair is sexy.
But not only did she have the craziest hair I've ever seen in person, she was wearing like a thong as like shorts, like up her butt crack. And I'm like, oh my god, you're gonna sit on my leather seats and put your fucking ass sweat all over my seats. And she had like a 7-year-old daughter with her, and neither one of them, I swear, could speak any coherent words. She was like, it's so hot. Like, both her and her daughter spoke like that. I just agreed and nodded the entire time because I had no idea what the fuck they were saying.
We got the truck to the place.
We got the truck to the place.
And it didn't take us all night.
Did not take us more than
We're gonna sleep in our beds tonight. We didn't have to call a tow truck. So there's not like any adventures of babysitters tonight. We're actually gonna make it home.
At a reasonable hour.
At a reasonable hour. We didn't have to stop. The dog didn't attack anybody.
The dog's never gonna attack anybody.
Right.
To lick them
The
to
dog
death.
might lick him to death and give him the... We have to do one turn, but we're home.
The Audi,
So,
the Audi, the Mitsubishi still could explode.
we survived this adventure.
Yep.
Alright. Zora, say bye. Zora! Zora's not interested.
Doesn't care.
Hillary, say bye.
Bye!
Mom left us to go play video games. There's Mom in there.
I'm way more curious to see where this is going.
Zora wants to run around. Well, Zora doesn't seem to care.
Fuck.
Zora's like, I'll just play with this thing here. Crushing it. Mom comes home. Doesn't play with us, Zora. And then she goes and plays games.
But she doesn't.
There she goes.
Like, it's so.
Wah, wah, wah.